The Rock starts the show. He comes down to the ring, hops on the mic, and brings out Roman and the rest of the bloodline. As Roman is talking, Seth's music hits and he comes down through the crowd. Seth Rollins challenges The Rock or Roman Reigns to a match later tonight. The Rock says we have a plan B. Then Solo pops out, says you're fighting me tonight. Then The Rock says Bloodline rules for the match. Then we get an 8-man tag team match, the New Day and DIY versus the Judgment Day. Eventually Priest would hit his finish and we'd get the win for the Judgment Day. Then we get Sammy versus Reed. Later on in the match, Gunther brings out Chad Gable on the stage. Sammy goes up to help, but then Gunther takes out Sammy as well. Then we get Indy and Candice versus Maxine and Ivy. Later on in the match, Candice shoves Ivy off the top rope. Instead of tagging in Candice, she stares at her, allowing Maxine's team to take advantage. Then we get Ricochet versus Ivar. Eventually Ricochet would hit his finish and would get the win. Becky Lynch comes down to the ring and calls out Rhea. Then Rhea comes out, goes through all the security, and a brawl breaks out. Then we get Damage Control versus Stark, Baszler, and Knox. Eventually Damage Control would pick up the win. Then we get Seth Rollins versus Solo in a Bloodline Rules match. Later on in the match, Seth puts Solo through a table. Jimmy Uso attacks Seth, but then Jey Uso takes out Jimmy. The Rock starts making his way to the ring. He stares at Seth, but Seth is smiling. Cody's music hits. He starts coming down to the ring. Cody takes out The Rock. Cody and Rollins puts The Rock onto the announcer's table. Right as Cody is about to rock bottom The Rock onto the announcer's table, Roman saves The Rock. Then Roman takes out Cody with one of the best spears I've probably ever seen. Then Roman and The Rock takes turns beating Cody and Seth with The Rock's belt. Raw was okay.